If you're skin thin, you may want to click off and don't listen to this video right now because we can get it in right now. What some people say the acronym for Drake stood for? Don't rap against Kendrick ever. Big man, I can say it like it is. Before we talk about this whole petty situation, let me just address the elephant in the room first. And this is weird that Kendrick Lamar's doing the Super Bowl because personally me, and I think a lot of other people may feel this way too, we were expecting this to go to Lil Wayne. So what happened to Wayne? I'm starting to really take it a little also even personal being a fan of Wayne that way people be underrating and disrespecting Wayne's name so much in hip hop. I could kind of understand it because right now this boogeyman's name is all the way up. Yesterday's price for Kendrick is not today's price for Kendrick. Since the whole beef, say what you want to say about it. All y'all Drake vengeance who've been talking about, oh, Drake revived Kendrick's career with this. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I've been talking shit, but Drake revived Kendrick's career like this motherfucker wasn't running charts from he dropped his Good Kid Mad City album up until still currently Mr. Morales and Mr. Big Stepper would still sold out one of the biggest tours for the damn year. Like, whatever. Cool. I felt like the Hot Boys warranted, and shout out to Wayne, by the way, for launching on his Instagram that the Hot Boys reunion is finally coming before this year. I think it's set for October. I'm trying to work on getting some plane tickets to get down there to make sure I attend this live in person. I've never been to New Orleans, but what better time to visit New Orleans than when there's a Hot Boy reunion tour along with Louisiana Fest going on. Like, shout out to Lil Wayne. I kind of knew it was always going to come. It could not be denied, bro. The world has been wanting for these guys to go on a tour, and personally me, it's about time. And I feel it's no better time than this year because this year hip-hop has turned itself back on the original axis it's supposed to be on. Get up out the mumble rappers, all these murder rappers, get them up out of here. Get them up out of here. Real hip-hop is back on the scene. From a business move standpoint, I understand this when you're talking about just the numbers and you're talking about just who really is the hottest motherfucker right now. Honestly and truly, as hot as Wayne is on his features, not like us. The beef between Kendrick and Drake has, like I said, yesterday's price is not today's price. Other than Slim Shady right now with his album, The Death of Slim Shady, there's nobody hotter in the hip-hop rap terminology than Kendrick Lamar right now. And this is not what he did with Dre, where he was a 2-minute slot feature. Got his own time. He got the whole 15 to 17 minutes. Drake, I know you right now saying to yourself, you smoking on the little pink hookah, sitting down, regretting the fact that you ever made first-person shooter. I know you glad you didn't make it, because see, your boy understood what was what. He sat down with his brethren, they light up a doobie, and he took her, and J. Cole said, you know what? Let me do the right thing like Spike Lee and go on stage, and let me send my boy. I ain't gonna send him an apology letter. I ain't gonna text it to him. I get on stage and I can make sure he know that I mean that shit. Kendrick Lamar, I sorry. Let's keep it PG. I apologize. I didn't mean to do it, big man. And we gave J. Cole flack for that for about 1 week. The minute this motherfucker dropped Euphoria, meet the Grams. Not like us. We was like J. Cole. And when you woke up the next day, you saw what happened on the news. And all your friends called you and said, you a lucky motherfucker. This is going to be worse than Ja Rule. This is going to be worse now. I said it from the first diss track drop. Even from before Kendrick even dropped Euphoria. If you go back to my videos when I reacted to Drake and the AI with Pac, when he dropped that, that's what they said. It's about to get sticky for this dude, and not sticky like glue. This about to get sticky like the hot glue meets staples, meets nails, meets whatever you need to stick to the wall. It about to get real for Drake. Just because they know how I took it personal that you used Tupac. I ain't even from LA, but I just respect and love that dude so much that I took it real personal that you did that. I took that disrespectful. Kendrick took that one, and he wearing it as a crown, bro, attached. So speaking of crowns, before we switch topic, Lil Wayne, I'm sorry it's not you, bro, but I hope Kendrick still does a little something different and does something unique and bring the hometown hero out, because I think that would not only elevate his performance, it's going to elevate his solidification of being the boogeyman and being a cultural icon in hip-hop and just being loved more in probably New Orleans, which he probably is not already. But you can't say, if you got 1 or 2 haters in New Orleans, I'm pretty sure you could turn them over if you decide to still give Weezy a 2-minute, a 3-minute slot. I hope Kendrick still does that. But let's switch gears over to Kendrick and say, wait. So hold on, let me take a sip of water. So Drake, back to you. Tizo, I'm about to pin you to the cross like Tizo. Remember that line? It's like this. I told y'all Kendrick is a chess player. There's a difference between dudes who play checkers and dudes who play Chinese checkers, dudes who play sorry, and dudes who play chess, bro. When you fucking with a chess player, you gotta know your shit. And it's like Kendrick really and truly putting his rhymes to fucking reality, bro. Who does that? This nigga's such a psycho. Tizo! Pin you to the crown with your hair like Tizo. What Tizo next part of his name is? Isn't it Touchdown? What is Touchdown associated with? Isn't it a thing that happens in football? What's the big day of football? The Super Bowl, right? God dang. What's the biggest time slot for when the game isn't happening? What the world tunes into? The halftime show. Ninja. If Kendrick Lamar buses the Not Like Us, let me tell you exactly what's gonna happen. Y'all just don't understand when they talk. I know what's going on. I'm not just another DJ, but I have a love for this music and I understand how people think, bro. I take my feelings out of it and I just understand. I put my foot in other people's shoes and I can see. I think about it from other person's perspective. Not Like Us was just, it's somewhat out there to the globe masses for the people who just love hip hop locally for y'all, meaning states wise. Yes, some people in Canada, because obviously your opponent is from Canada, so Canada's gonna listen in as long as the United States is gonna listen in. Now, the Super Bowl, however, goes global. He performed Not Like Us at the Pop Out concert on Juneteenth. He released the Not Like Us video on Independence Day. The black power of petty cannot be stripped away when he drops this and performs Not Like Us. Black History Month? Black History Month? So you got 3 holidays covered where this dude dissed you on stage or in some fashion, form, or way. 3 holidays that's gonna rotate with Not Like Us? Oh my God, Drake, I know you pissed that you ever made. I'm pretty sure you say the biggest mistake you ever make in your career right now. And honestly and truly, I would see this as that undeniable mistake of Drake's career. First person shooter. I don't care what you say. It's not the AI gem with Pac. You could call that the second one. But the first person shooter really is what strike the match to let us all hear. Kendrick, before I run on with too much, let me see what you say in this commercial, because if I know you as King Petty right now, big man. You are King Petty. You wear, just like the Tizo crown Drake wears, you wear the King Petty crown, not only the crown of hip-hop. The jewels is the hip-hop jewels, but you wear the crown of Petty.
There you go.
That's 1 ball.
Give me 1 more.
I count the footballs because you got to count them like how everything of Kendrick is means something, just like the push-ups, 17 push-ups. Let's see if how much footballs he could toss. I got to make sure I'll be correct. Pause, no pauses, no homos. It's 2.
Ah! Come on. 2 more. Just like
3.
that. You ready? Exactly. What the deal, everybody?
I wonder if he's gonna go chuck 5, because if he chuck 5, the 5 is wop. I already give you 5. I got 5 more slops in the tuck weight view. Drake, you ain't want 5 more slops from Kendrick. You can't take a round 2. You can't take 5 more slops from Kendrick Lamar. I hear a lot of people saying after the whole 100 gigs, he's like, Drake kind of itching for. He sound like he wants some more smoke. Drake, if you take this smoke, you can burst your lungs. You can get liver disease. I think you can end up on drip, because You light-skinned nigga. You can't take much more, bro. You can't.
Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it.
Right when he chucked 5, he said what he said. Subliminally, all of that is towards Drake. No round twos, Drake. I just said Drake was kind of sounding like he's baiting for a round 2. You don't want no problem with him. Drake, don't do it. You can't take a round 2, bro. You can't. Because you kind of going down the hill as a snowball right now, building big and big and bigger. You get into a round 2 with Kendrick Lamar, it's done for you. I was saying already that I was hoping that you do not even end up close to the sort of career downfall and embarrassment of Ja Rule. But this right here is going to put the nail in the coffin, bro. I'm sorry to say it. This is going to put the nail in the coffin. And I know you sweating bullets right now, Drake, in between now and February when Super Bowl is. Drop everything what you got. If you got 16 terabytes of music, drop them. If you got whatever videos, you drop them. Drop them out now, because right now, bro, in between now and February, that's your time slot. Because after February, your time is winding down. Kendrick taking your work card for you in hip-hop. And in February, he can finally punch that bitch in the clock. And from there, but your time winding down. You want retirement money after that. But hip-hop, I think it'd be a drop for you after that, Drake. You got to do something. You got to hopefully do something or drop a song so spectacular and so crazy to run the airwaves, or just, I don't know what you're going to do, what you could say, what you could drop, what kind of music you could run with. But big man, run your music out there now so you could build up as much as you could, because I don't see no way this can but bad for you. I don't see no way. Unless Kendrick does not perform Not Like Us or any of Euphoria altogether, I do not see how you are not going to survive the aftermath of when Kendrick Lamar performs at the Super Bowl. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm disappointed that it's not Wayne, but surprised as a motherfucker that it's going to be this nigga.
We need to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it.
Like, any mind, he's saying it so subtle, but I could hear the ninja in me because I'm a dude and I understand it's a hip-hop is subliminal. So even when you want to send a little slick message to somebody, you got to kind of say it still in the same tone. But behind my ears, I hear, ain't no round 2, nigga. Huh? Ain't no round 2. Ain't gonna be no round 2, babe. Like the whole hood and him coming out, just, in his brain. Like, he's saying it subtle just for the camera because it's a commercial. You got to be professional. But I could hear the snap.
Championship. No round twos. Let's get it.
No round 2s, let's get it. Huh? No round 2s, let's get it. That's like that. Aw. The little subtle lines Kendrick is put in there. Oh, you don't want to work with me, nigga? Okay. You don't work with me no more, nigga? Okay. He say it subtle. But the real hood's still there.
Boom! I won't want you to miss it. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress, too, even if you're watching from home. Let's go.
Yeah, that's definitely for you, Drake. Wear your best dress, even if you're home, because you ain't coming to the Super Bowl. Ain't no way you coming to New Orleans to watch the Super Bowl live. Not if Kendrick is performing, especially now, too. You are not going to be there. So you mean to tell me the NFL now, too? Trying to. And Drake is from Canada. So, could this transcend now to where that would be so crazy if the NFL trying to get into the hip-hop element of beef by using Kendrick along with their global recognition of the NFL, which is the American-based football, to maybe throw a little pun to Canadians and hockey and their sport profession like this. Wow. So it ain't just rap beef. It's entertainment beef. It's sports level beef. Jay-Z, I blame you for all this. Kendrick, but I thank you for all this. This is going to be this is insane right here.
Oh. Yay! That's what I'm talking about, man. Now we can get to it for real. Come on, you gotta make sure you catching with the hands open like that. We running real routes. You gonna be messing up.
I said we running real routes. Messing up. That's what you doing, Drake. You out here messing up. Kendrick is chess moves, nigga. Running routes on you, lanes. I know y'all was giving me a lot of flack about the thing with Drake, but that's just y'all and y'all feelings. You ain't gonna make me change my sayings. You ain't gonna make me change my opinions, or you ain't gonna make me change none of what I said about what I said about Drake so far. So all I can say is now. What's the song they used to sing in The Lion King? Be prepared, for the king has a crown and no swear. Drake, be prepared, cause you got Independence Day. You got Juneteenth. Better do it already. Diss you. Pray to God, whoever you pray to, the Buddha, the Zen gods, whoever it is that you look up and pray to, bro. You better pray and hope that Kendrick Lamar plans to eliminate any and all of those diss tracks from his performance. Because if he performs any one of those, especially Not Like Us, it's a wrap, bro. Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this. What do you think this means for not only football, but for hip-hop, for Drake, for Kendrick? What does this say about them not putting Wayne in? Let's talk about this in the comment section. In the meantime, between time, y'all peace, health, and wealth. Stay favorite to know to be grateful. We out here.